In the West, a man's heart could be as hardened as the desert ground. For Sheriff Ben Miller, it had been frozen for 5 long years. But all it took was one song, one dance, and one brave woman to begin the thaw. The town social was in full swing. But Sheriff Ben Miller stood in the shadows, his badge gleaming dully. He hadn't danced since his wife's passing. The music felt like a ghost. Sarah, the new schoolteacher from the East, watched him. She saw not a stern lawman, but a man carrying a silent weight. Gathering her courage, she walked through the crowd and stood before him. "Sheriff," she said softly, "would you care to dance?" The entire hall seemed to hold its breath. Ben looked at her extended hand, and for a moment the old pain flashed in his eyes, but he saw no pity in her gaze, only quiet understanding. He took her hand. It was a simple waltz. At first, Ben was stiff, a statue moving to music. But Sarah's hand was warm in his, her steps patient. She didn't speak, didn't try to fill the silence with empty words. She just danced. And slowly, something in Ben's chest began to crack. The memory of his wife was no longer a sharp stab, but a gentle ache. He looked down at Sarah, really looked, and saw a future in her eyes. When the music ended, the spell was broken. The townsfolk clapped, smiling. Ben didn't let go of her hand. "Thank you, Miss Sarah," he murmured, his voice rough with emotion. "No, Ben," she replied. "Thank you for remembering how to live." From that night on, the sheriff was never again alone in the shadows. Sometimes the bravest thing a person can do is offer their hand, and sometimes the hardest thing is to take it. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe for more tales of courage and love.